NGBN TV, a network for men in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, coming January 2024.
This is the rundown with Rubio for Thursday, September 28th, 2023. Everything happens for a reason. New Mexico State quarterback Diego Pavia was allegedly caught peeing on New Mexico's logo inside their practice facility. This is beyond moronic. Not only because this is just a college football rivalry. Yes, I get it. Rivalries are big in college football. I played college football, but it's not that big, number one. And number two, you got to be an absolute moron to think that someone's not filming you. A lot of times inside these practice facilities, they have cameras that are already shooting down on the practice facility where they're shooting from 18 different angles. If you've ever been to a college football practice, you can look up, you can see cameras everywhere because they're watching film over and over and over. So number one, this guy was just dumb for doing this. He didn't think a second ahead. Number two, you're going to be caught by someone on your team. And number three, think a step ahead because they're already going to have cameras in there. So you're going to get in trouble, Diego. And honestly, you should. You got to think a second ahead, man. Do not do this if you're, everyone's got cameras now. Just think ahead. That's all I can say. Number two, there are winners and losers in life. 95-year-old veteran Frank Tammaro kicked out of a nursing home to make way for migrant housing. This does not look good at all for the state of, I think it's New York that they're doing this. This is not a good thing. Number one, he's 95 years old. So you got a little, something in your heart for him. Number two, he's a vet. For the love of God, without this guy, we would most likely wouldn't be here. And now you're kicking him out of his residence to put a illegal immigrant, which is not a good sign. This is not a good thing. New York they're winners and losers life. Frank's a loser. The immigrants, illegal immigrants, are the winners. The state of New York, city of New York, whoever's doing this is not a good, they're the losing as well. Not a good overall PR move at their point at all. Third, accept and embrace. Culinary and Bartenders unions negotiating committee to call for strike at 22 casino resorts. I expect this strike to last about an hour and a half because all the big resorts, Wynn, Caesars, MGM, they're all affected. We're talking 22 of them. They all know without the bartenders and the cooks, Vegas goes down pretty darn quick because if you're going to a show, you're going to go eat before the show. You're going to drink before the show. If you're going to go gambling, they want you drinking. The drunker you are, the more you're going to gamble, the more you're going to lose. They understand, they being Vegas, that everything revolves around food and booze. So I don't accept this one to go very, very long. So they're going to have to accept and embrace their demands probably pretty darn quick. Working hard is not enough. This is weird. El Trumpo has a Mar-a-Lago estate. Number one, kind of cool that you can just name an estate whatever you want. Hashtag goals. Was valued at $18 million by a New York judge to show he committed fraud by inflating the value of his wealth. So basically, this judge is saying this thing's only worth $18 million when in actuality it's worth over $300 million. And it's very, very easy to see because you can just pull up a map. And this thing is on 20 acres of oceanfront on both sides. So it's like on this little island or isle or whatever. And there's other homes and residents that are right next to it that are worth like 20 million. There are, 1 acre. And this is 20 acres or something like that. This is such a stupid move here because it's so easily refutable that what are you doing? Yeah, he might have done something on something else where, he inflated the value of his wealth. I don't know what he was doing, but this one is just a really, really dumb. So working hard is not enough. I guess you worked hard to figure this one out. This one's dead in the water. And last one, confidence is the key. Now, this one, I'm not sure if it's confidence or not, but I'm going to put it in the category. Colin Kaepernick wrote a letter to the New York Jets asking to join their practice squad. This is weird because number one, he carries a lot of baggage. Think what you want about him. The dude carries a lot of baggage. You're not just signing just John Smith off the street. It's going to be someone who's got a history of wearing, pig socks that were basically for police officers. He started the whole kneel down movement. Think of what you want about that. And also he was 1-11 in his last 12 starts 7 years ago. In NFL terms, that's like 55 years ago. The game advances so quick, and the game is so quick with people that are bigger, faster, stronger, that if you miss 1 game, 2 games, 3 games, let alone a year, let alone 7 years, the game is going to pass you by very, very quick. So I don't know if this guy's just got the ultimate confidence to think he can do it or what, but I'm going to give him the confidence, the key, even though I don't agree that he should have a shot at all because it's passed him by. The time has sailed. The ship has sailed. That's what I meant. All right. If you have any questions, you can email Rubio at therubiomethod.com.